Hey everyone, Larissa J here from larissaj.com and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, stop what you're doing and make sure that you hit the subscribe button today. You already know what we're doing. My husband is doing my voiceover, so he's going to be telling you guys everything that I'm doing to achieve this look. And if you would like to know, keep watching.
All right, let's do it. So we're going to start off with some foundation here, and you want to make sure you get this in every region of your face. Make sure you get the north region and the south region and the east region and the west region. Make sure you really get the sponge and really work it in and take your time. It's important to take your time and think happy thoughts and relax your face. Make sure your face is relaxed and make sure that you're thinking happy thoughts so that you can have a happy product at the end. That's important. The finished product is important. All right. So with the sponge, you may or may not like the sponge. If you don't like the sponge, you can switch it up. Okay. So now we're going to use this little utensil right here, and we're gonna, you see that? You see how I put the little markings on my face in every region? You want to make sure you don't forget those northwest regions or those southeast regions either. Okay. Now you can take the paintbrush in, and see, the thing about the paintbrush, you can think back to when you were in elementary school. Remember when you had to paint watercolors? You had to take your time. You know, you took your time and then you painted watercolors and then you took it home and maybe you showed it to your parents. And you said, look, mom, dad, look what I did. Look what I did. See, you can take that same concept now with your face. So when you go out in public, you can show people, look what I did, everybody. See, you got to think about that. You got to think about what can you do to motivate yourself to get the look you're going for. So take your time. All right, we're good there. What are we going to do next? We're going to, okay, I'm thinking eyebrow time. So we're going to go ahead and arch our eyebrows. Think about the McDonald's arches. You know, think about how those yellow arches are and try to arch your eyebrows and make sure you reinforce and pay close attention to detail. See, the detail is important. The detail, it's like an email. When you're emailing something, the details you put into the email are important. The details you put into your eyebrows are important too. Okay, so, okay, look it over. Make sure that you're kind of turning your face from side to side. And then we got the colored pencil. It's like a gel pencil. Think back to when you were coloring with a coloring book. Think about kindergarten. Okay, so back in kindergarten, when you were coloring with a colored pencil, you wanted to stay in between the lines, but also the coloring book had outlines. So you colored with the actual crayon or the colored pencil inside the lines. So think about staying inside the lines or thinking about staying inside the regions of your face that you're focused on at that particular time. Okay, so the thing is, you want to make sure that you're kind of, take your fingers and pat it down a little bit. Think about this, like watercolors, once again. You think about it. See, it's like you have options and you can blend different things. You want to make sure that you're blending to get the color scheme look that you're looking for. This may take a little bit of time. You may have to play around with it a little bit, and you may have to take different colors from your palette the same way you did when you were doing the watercolors in elementary school or kindergarten. Whenever you were doing it, you had to take your time. So you want to make sure you blend it and kind of look around a little bit and see, do you like it? Do you like it? And you see how You see how it rounded about right there? It's rounding about. You got to make sure you round it up right there and kind of continue the arches. So try to keep it in the same pattern as your eyebrows. Kind of keep it there. It's just lower down. So think about a shadow. You ever been out late at night and you see your shadow and you're like, whoa, I didn't realize my shadow was right there. Think about that, but with your eyes. Think about how you want your shadow to be where you didn't expect it to be, but where it should be. Hopefully that made sense. Okay. If it did not make sense, go back and repeat it and listen to it again. Okay, now we have the Facestudio, the Master FX Studio, and we're gonna take the giant paintbrush and we're just gonna paint our face. And we're gonna paint it. Don't worry about, the things in each region because you're gonna blend everything together. It may get a little bit powdery in there, so you may have to close your eyes from time to time just so, the powder doesn't get in your eyes. So be careful with that. If you want to put some goggles on during that time, some goggles or some binoculars. Okay, I'm excited. Yeah. Okay, now the lashes is very important. You allow the glue time to dry, so don't rush this process. And you see the finished product. Look at it. Okay, now we're going to take and we're going to remove the excess powder with the brush. So you're going to do some more painting, paint the picture, paint it well, take your time, and then we're going into the bronzer. This is the fun part. Are you ready to have some more fun? I hope you are. We're kind of going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. On both sides, on your cheek area, your cheeks. Okay. All right. Now look it over. Now look it over. Now what you want to do is you want to look at this blush, okay? Now you want to kind of dab it a little bit. Like dab it in. There you go. All right. Okay. Now look down for a little bit and make sure you're pleased with it. Now the lip pencil. Think back to the Crayola pencils, the colored pencils. Now kind of go around the edges. Make sure you go around the edges, and then think about when you're using crayons, think about that being on the inside of your lip. So go around the edges with the colored pencil, and then think about the Crayola crayons is on the inside with the filler. Make sure you fill your lips with the filler. You see that brand right there? That's the brand we're using today. Now get it in there, get the glossy look going, and there you go. There is the look. All right, happy thoughts. See y'all later.